Let me start with a brutal question. Why is it that most people feel rich on payday and broke 2 weeks later? Same salary, same bills, same life, yet somehow the money disappears. Here's the uncomfortable truth no one tells you. Payday is the most financially dangerous day of the month. Not because you don't earn enough, but because your money moves before your brain does. And every payday, most people unknowingly lock themselves deeper into the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. And the scary part? They repeat this mistake 12 times a year, for decades. Today, I'm going to show you the exact 7-step payday routine. Wealthy people quietly follow, the one that turns ordinary paychecks into long-term financial freedom. No gimmicks, no skip your coffee nonsense, no fake hustle talk. Just a repeatable system you can run every single payday. And stay till the end, because the final step is the one almost everyone skips. And it's the reason most people work for decades and still feel stuck. Welcome back to the Financial Freedom Insider, where we decode money, simplify wealth, and expose the systems most people were never taught. If you want more content like this, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and let's get into it. Rule number 1. Pay your future self first. Before you pay bills, before you spend a dollar, before life gets involved, you pay your future self. Most people say, "I'll save whatever is left," which is like saying, "I'll work out if I have energy left after Netflix." Spoiler, there's never anything left. According to the Federal Reserve, nearly 40% of adults can't cover a $400 emergency without borrowing or selling something. That's not an income problem. That's a priority problem. Warren Buffett said it best: "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." A teacher earning $45,000 and an engineer earning $95,000 were interviewed by a magazine. Guess who had the higher net worth? The teacher. Why? She automated saving on payday before anything else touched her money. Your payday move. Immediately move at least 10 to 30% into savings or investments. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill. Automate it so emotions never get involved. But here's the trap most people fall into. Next saving alone won't make you wealthy. Rule number 2. Split your money into roles. Money without instructions gets lost. Rich people don't just have money, they assign it jobs. Instead of one messy account, they use intentional separation. Author Ramit Sethi calls this conscious spending. Every dollar knows where it's going before it arrives. The 5 buckets: fixed bills, variable spending, savings, investments, guilt-free spending. Yes, fun is allowed. When money is mixed, spending feels harmless. When it's separated, waste becomes obvious. A freelancer doubled her savings without earning more, simply by giving her fun money a weekly limit. No guilt, no restriction, just clarity. But even with perfect buckets, one silent enemy can still drain thousands every year. Rule number 3. Pay down bad debt immediately. Let's talk about debt, the silent wealth killer. Not all debt is bad, but high-interest consumer debt is financial quicksand. Credit cards charging 20 to 30% interest aren't neutral. They are actively working against you. According to Experian, the average credit card holder pays over $1,200 per year in interest alone. That's money you worked for, handed to a bank, for nothing. And it quietly delays your freedom by years. Dave Ramsey puts it bluntly: the borrower is slave to the lender. Your payday move. Pay more than the minimum immediately. Attack the highest interest debt first. Automate extra payments on payday, not month end. One couple redirected just £400 from payday toward debt. 3 years later, debt-free, and finally investing. But even debt-free people still panic when life hits, unless they do this next step. Rule number 4. Build your anti-panic fund. Emergency funds aren't sexy, but neither is desperation. An emergency fund doesn't make you rich. It keeps you from making stupid decisions under pressure. Job loss, car repairs, medical bills. Without a buffer, every problem becomes a crisis. CNBC, reporting on multiple consumer finance studies, shows that people with emergency savings are far less likely to rely on credit cards or payday loans during crises. Your payday move. Build toward 3 to 6 months of expenses. Keep it boring and liquid. Don't invest this money. Safety beats returns. During layoffs, workers with savings negotiated better exits. Those without it took whatever they could get. Money buys time. Time buys options. But most people still sabotage themselves by waiting to feel ready for the next step. Rule number 5. Invest automatically. No thinking aloud. Most people wait for confidence before investing, but confidence comes after action, not before. Vanguard research consistently shows that investors who automate contributions outperform those who try to time the market, not because they're smarter, but because emotion is removed. John Bogle said it perfectly. Time is your friend, impulse is your enemy. Your payday move. Automate investments into index funds or retirement accounts. Ignore short-term noise. Think in decades, not months. A nurse automated $150 a month into an index fund. Forgot about it, never optimized it, never tried harder. 5 years later, 5 figures saved. That wasn't motivation. That was a system, but systems only work if you actually look at them. Rule number 6, review your money, briefly. We don't fear money, we fear looking at money. Wealthy people do quick, boring check-ins. Not emotional, not obsessive, just awareness. 10-minute payday review, check balances, track net worth, monthly, spot spending leaks, adjust upcoming goals. Harvard Business Review found that people who track progress are far more likely to hit financial goals. One review uncovered £250 per month leaking into subscriptions. That's £3,000 a year, quietly gone. And now, the final step, the one that decides whether this routine lasts or collapses. Rule number 7, leave yourself a win. Here's the secret. If your system feels like punishment, you won't follow it. Wealthy people reward consistency, not perfection. They leave room for guilt-free spending, small wins, psychological momentum, because discipline without joy doesn't last. James Clear writes, "You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems." Your payday routine is the system. Action challenge. On your next payday, automate savings. Split your money into roles. Kill one high-interest debt. Fund your emergency buffer. Invest something, even small. Do a 10-minute review. Spend a little, intentionally. Watch this video again, then repeat. Consistency beats intensity. Here's the real question. What if your income stayed the same, but your payday behavior changed forever? A year from now, your money story could be unrecognizable. Not because you earned more, but because you finally stopped letting payday sabotage you. Same income, different behavior, completely different life. If this helped you, like the video. Share it with someone who needs a better payday routine. Subscribe and turn on notifications. And comment below. Which of the 7 steps are you starting on your next payday? We read every comment and reply to the best ones. Your future self is watching what you do next, and payday is coming faster than you think.